Guys, check this thing out. I got something a little different for you today. I know I've been putting out a lot of these ChatGPT and WordPress videos, and they've been kind of basic, building out starter theme, converting HTML and CSS. Check this out. This is not basic. I built out this entire car configurator inside of WordPress, and I had ChatGPT generate pretty much all of this code for me. I mean, look what it can do. You can change the colors around, and the image changes on the left. You can choose different engine transmission sizes. Anytime you change an option, that's price updates if it affects the price. You can change the wheels. They change separately over here on the left. All this stuff's powered on WordPress, and all the code was built by ChatGPT. So let's kind of jump into this, and I want to show you an overview of like how all this works and how I was able to get this built out. First thing I want to do is just kind of give a quick tour of the back end of this website. So you can see we have 4 different custom post types over here. We have car models, engines, transmissions, and wheels. And, they run these options over here on the side. I decided to do custom post types instead of a taxonomy or custom fields for each section, just so they're versatile and I could add custom fields to each one of these different post types. Within each of these, I do have some custom fields. I built those all out using the Advanced Custom Fields plugin, and that's the only plugin I have set up on this website. There's not like a plugin running this configurator. This is completely custom. So let's take a look at those custom fields here. We have 2 sets. The one is pricing, and that only has 1 field, additional price. That's attached to those 3 post types here, engines, transmissions, and wheels. And then we have all these car model fields. So this is for your base price, your color options, and then it has some relationship fields in here so we can tell each car model which engine, transmission, and wheel options apply to it. That way, if we were to have, 5, 10 different car models that all have different options, we can choose which ones apply. Let's take a look at this car model post in the back end and see what we have going on here. So you can see these color options. We have a label. We can choose our color with a color picker, and that actually runs its swatch here. And then we can upload a picture of the car. So for the picture of the car, I ran over to pexels.com and found a nice picture I liked. Opened it in Photoshop and just made a bunch of different colors, and I kind of blacked out the wheels here. The reason I blacked out the wheels is that I actually separated images of the wheels with a transparent background, and I made these the exact same size as the car color images. That way I could overlay them, and I wouldn't have to make 4 different pictures for every single car. And that could get crazy. Like, there's only 4 wheel options right now, right? Let's say there was 15. You would need 15 different images for every car if you didn't do it this way. And I can show you what I mean on the front end, right? If I open up this image in a new tab, it's just the wheels. So when I click these color swatches, just the car changes. When I click the wheels, just the wheel changes. So that's how I built this out. Basically, I just came up with the idea for what I wanted to do, wrote some notes on it, and then instead of writing out the code myself, I just prompted ChatGPT for every piece that I needed, and it gave me the code. Let's jump into the code and give that a quick review, and I'll just show you what it gave me. The first thing I did was ask it to build me out the custom post types. And I only asked it to build one, and I just copy and pasted it. I basically made the car model post type, copy and pasted it to engines, transmissions, and wheels. Within that prompt, I think I also told it to give me featured image support, and that was the only thing I wanted. And I just put it in here, and it worked. I didn't have to write any of this code. Once I was done that, I just asked it to create me a single template for the car models. And it basically gave me like the template name, header and footer at the bottom, and just a basic loop. And inside that, I said, hey, can you give me some HTML and CSS that shows an image on the left and shows some options on the right with select drop-down fields? And, I started building that out, and I just kept going on and on and on with it, and eventually got to what we have here. It even looped through the ACF repeater fields for me and echoed out the color here in the background. It's really crazy. I wish I had recorded it all. And, if you guys want me to do a full recording on a build like this, let me know in the comments and I could do something like that. I didn't think to record it at the time because I didn't actually know if it was even going to work. So, if you would like to see something like tutorial style, let me know. I could either rebuild this or do something different. This is what we got. And then, I had it also build out the styles for me. So everything from configuration header down, this is all ChatGPT. When I say it was all ChatGPT, I would say like 90%. There were a few things I just manually edited because it was easier than asking the AI to do it for me. But I mean, it pretty much gave me what I needed. And here's the JS. So it gave me decent JS. It all works. Could all this stuff be optimized? Yes. Is this exactly the way I would build it if I was doing it custom myself and typing it all out? No. But this took me less time. I didn't have to write any code. And if I was unfamiliar with this stuff, I could have still built this out. And actually, in fact, I don't really do much front-end code anymore. It hasn't been like my main thing in a good 7-8 years. I mean, I was still doing floats and stuff last time I did CSS, really. And I did this whole thing in like 2 hours. So this is what I got. Let me know what you think. And if you want to see more videos like this, let me know.